Hi guys, it's your ghosty girl. Today I just want to free flow chat with you about things I've been thinking about around fear and anxiety and chasing your dreams, I guess. It's just kind of crazy. I don't know, I've been thinking about how fear will literally stop you from making your dreams come true. That's it. Because it paralyzes you. When I was early 20-something, I felt like there was so many directions that I could go with my life that it caused me to be paralyzed and make no decision and go nowhere, or I would make half decisions. And I just feel like I wish I could go back in time and tell myself at 18, 19, 20, just make a decision, just do something. Because doing something leads to doing other things. And the more other things that you do, the quicker you'll find what you're meant to do. You know what I mean? And I just feel like people are so scared to make any decision or take any step that they end up going nowhere. And something that I started to realize is, what is the difference between me and this hypothetical person that is, or this hypothetical self version of me that is living her dreams, doing everything she wants, living a good lifestyle, working for herself? What's the difference between me and that person? How does someone like me get to that place and be someone like that? Well, the smallest way of looking at it is a tiny step, a tiny action, because you can't get anywhere. As simple as it sounds, you can't get anywhere without making changes and steps and decisions to change and move in the direction that you want to go. So obviously, I can't stay spending all my free time scrolling TikTok or just doing whatever if I want to not work a 9-to-5 anymore. I can't procrastinate my small business stuff if I want to grow my small business. That's the direct cause and effect. But by taking action, I am actually becoming that person I want to be. It's actionable. It's progress that you can see, but you have to put yourself in the mindset of every step that I take that's an action that ideal self would do, I'm becoming that person. Or even go a step further, because I'm really big on law of attraction and manifestation. Even go a step further and just already put yourself there. I'm the type of person that has a small business and works really hard and starts a YouTube channel. I'm already that person, so I need to do the things that that person does, right? So you can assume that place of that person instead of being, I want to be like this person, I want to be like this, I want to do this. You do that because you're that person. So that's a little bit of an epiphany that I had, I don't know, reading different books, some around law of attraction, some just like self-helpy type business books and stuff like that. But I really started to realize the difference between me and a successful person is doing things. I know, it sounds so simple, but it's really not, because I've been in that paralysis state. It's really easy to tell yourself, oh, I could do that, but what if it doesn't work out? Or in the case of social media and YouTube, what if people see me and they make fun of me? Or what if people that? Well, let me tell you something. I started my small business 8.5 months ago. And though I didn't tell many people that I was doing it at first, because I'm smart, though I didn't tell many people I was doing it at first, some of the people I did tell were they had a sort of way about them. They had a way about them when interacting with me. I wouldn't offer up information about how my small business is going, but they would ask, and I'd be like, I'm having so much fun. That's what I tell people. I'm having so much fun. This is great. I'm enjoying myself, because the evil eye's out there. But they'd respond with, yeah, it's great. Don't quit your day job. Or they would allude to, don't invest too much into this. And I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know. There's just so many people that they can't put themselves in that position of, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to completely do something else with my life. And especially for people that are in our 20s, your life hasn't even begun yet. You can change to the next thing and it has zero impact on your life. This is the time to make changes and go for different things. Experiment even. You don't have to stick with the same thing. Now is the time to be reckless and to take risks, and I don't know. I just really started to realize that I couldn't listen to other people. I couldn't rely on other people's guidance on my life, because it's my life. And that sounds silly now to me, as I am now, but before, I totally let other people run my life. I totally let family, I let their advice really soak into me. I let friends' advice really soak into me. But I was never thinking about what I wanted to do. And it really got in my way. It paralyzed me. It stopped me from doing anything. And so if I had to give one piece of advice to someone who wants success, but they feel like it's so far away, is think about what you want. Stop listening to what other people are saying, because they're not you. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know if you have a plan going on. They don't know. And that opinion doesn't matter right now, because guess what? The same people that were telling me, don't quit your day job 8.5 months ago are now like, oh my God, I just saw an ad for your product and it's crazy. I can't believe you did something like this. And I'm not even trying to be conceited or anything like that, because come on. But those people, they will come around. So you might as well have listened to yourself the whole time instead of putting any weight into what they're saying, because they would have came around anyway. When you do what's right for you, the people who really know you are going to be like, damn, and they're going to see that. So that's basically what I came here to say. I feel like it's a simple concept of when you start pouring into yourself, when you start living for yourself, you can manifest things easier because it's true to yourself. You're not having that outside noise, that outside input, and it makes a difference. You got to get out of your own way.